Hello everybody and welcome to a reaction video, and today I'm going to be reacting to Dawkos interview with SteelWool. And I wanted to watch this right before I play Security Breach because I just want to get that sense of feel of what's coming next, or I don't know, I just want to watch it just because it seems fun. And I'm just very excited to play Security Breach. And let's just dive into the reaction. And I'm going to press play in 3, 2, 1, boom! Alright, welcome to Dawkos Interview with SteelWool.
Welcome to today's
Hey,
interview.
that's cool.
For this for such a long time, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
To do this.
Oh, the plushie.
With the wonderful SteelWool, the creators of the upcoming game Security Breach.
Whoa! I wonder if this is actually in the pizzeria or Pizzaplex.
Next week.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow.
2.5 years since it was introduced.
2.5 freaking years. Wow.
Really excited. I just want to give you guys like a massive round of applause. Don't worry, I'll put in some audio in the atmosphere. Just give you guys
Don't worry, you don't have to. You don't have
to. What's going to be something mind-blowing. Like I've seen the trailers and everything
Freddy
for the past
toy
2
figure in the
years.
background.
It looks insane. You guys saw a reaction to it. So
Oh yeah,
we're all really excited for this. And yeah, so if you guys want to introduce yourselves, and then we'll get straight into it.
Please do.
My name is Jason Topolsky. I'm one of the co-founders, co-owners of SteelWool.
Co-founders.
Project director, creative director for the studio. And
I'm Ray McKenna.
Man, it looks amazing. Even just the background.
For all things Five Nights here at SteelWool.
Woo!
Yeah.
So like I said, the release is coming up very soon. Are you
tomorrow?
Guys excited?
oh yeah.
Woo!
Very excited.
Oh,
I think it's all of the feelings. I think it's
exciting, huh?
The excitement and the oh, everyone's gonna play it soon.
Yeah.
I think it's the combination of all those things. So yeah.
Yeah,
Excited to get it in everyone's hands.
Yeah, because the game's been in works for such a long time as well.
like 2.5 years. It's been delayed for a whole year.
We've been waiting for a FNAF game.
What was that? What?
So yeah, I think it's actually the
Oh,
longest
I wonder if there's gonna be Easter eggs in the background.
For sure.
I don't know how long Help Wanted was in the works, but
how long?
Security Breach was
a year?
took longer to make. So
yeah, obviously.
Did you guys face any challenges while making the game?
Oh,
I mean,
obviously.
always runs into challenges with every project.
Yeah.
You know, just which ones are you gonna get?
I was just telling J-Top here, like, this is my 12th game, and I don't think that there's a single game that's shipped that didn't have challenges, and this one certainly had it.
I hope Scott comes in later
on. You know, thinking on it, you know, I've only been at the studio now for about 6 months, and when I joined,
6 months,
it took 2 full days for the team to take me through the entire Pizzaplex. 2 full days.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And,
no. Whoa.
I was astounded
really?
because this is an indie game studio. We are a small team.
Wow. Oh my God. The hype, man.
We
The
only had like 12
hype.
people when we started.
Yeah. And what's been built is, you know, it is easily the largest, most ambitious.
Please tell me they changed the graphics and the cameras. I hope.
Shoestring budget,
that looks amazing.
Tiny team built this incredible game.
Such a tiny team.
You know,
it's gonna make
trying to
something
build
amazing.
something as grand as what
like
we're
Scott
doing with the team is,
in the beginning.
The team the size that we have is that is a challenge. But it's a fun one. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's better.
Hold on, just in case. Yes, okay, I'm recording.
It's been a lot of fun bringing this whole thing.
Sorry about that.
to fruition, so.
With the challenges, do you guys have any like the biggest challenge that you guys had, if you remember any, or anything like that? Anything like soup that stands out, or is it just a lot?
So to me, one of the biggest ones was when we started like, geez, 2.5 years ago. This is like back during Dreadbear.
Wanted?
Right.
Is
that
really?
one of our other directors, Evan, and I, we sat down with
Evan.
index cards, and we did an
name, Evan.
overhead view of the whole building. Right. This is what the space is. Right. This is what we want. These are all different areas, and then we handed that off to our sets guys, and then they took what was a 2-story building and they made a 3-story building. And then we were like,
God, how big is this place?
We're gonna keep it. Let's just add more stuff. And we, you know, that was one of those moments where it really exploded into a much bigger space. That was,
yeah.
It's technically more than 3 stories now.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm just gonna assume there's 6 floors in the Pizzaplex. Guarantee. How much you wanna bet?
I think the
I
biggest
hope.
challenge
If I'm right,
has been,
Jesus.
you know, where do you draw the line on the fun? It's the job on the producer to be like, we need this because it makes the game so special, but do we really need this because we have other things to do? So,
true.
And you're like,
I can
but
understand.
it would be super cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we'll be in a meeting and I'll hear something and I'll
It
go,
is tough
oh, do we have time
deciding
for that
when you're a
thing?
game
And then by the
designer.
time it was over, I'm like, I'm gonna go away and find time. I'm gonna go find a way to make this happen because
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's
Well,
worth
what
it.
if one of the arcades was also a dance club? Hey.
I hope so.
Dance?
Please.
What?
We've got
What?
Dance Revolution in the arcade.
Oh,
There's
God.
like a fakey version of one that's around.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
like a fakey one.
What if there's an arcade where we can make like the glam rocks
I
dance
was
to
going to
distract them or
mention the
something?
game. I
Oh.
think people found
Come on, Dawko.
that the game was going to be like over 70 gigabytes, which pretty much confirms how big the game is going to be.
Definitely.
for the size.
Wait,
on
in the
disc,
same page, doesn't it say
there's
80?
2 parts to it. So
Oh,
first is,
damn.
it is huge.
Oh, God.
The Pizzaplex is absolutely massive. And then the second thing is like
6 floors.
Transparently, we have some optimizations that we've got to do, and so we're gonna try and bring that down. I don't think that's gonna happen for long,
5 minutes in
but as
there.
time goes on, we're gonna try and bring that down. Work on adjusting compression settings, things like that, to make people's lives a little bit easier. But when a game is as big as this one, you really you have
I'm
to do
gonna
extra
max
things.
out the graphics in my computer, and I can only hope and pray that mine will.
Games like Inspire, Security Breach at all, anything like that.
Please.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Oh, absolutely.
Please.
I mean, Scott's universe is so rich.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff that you
It
want
really
to
is. It's
just
amazing.
want to play with, and it's really hard to even hit everything you want to.
Yeah.
You know, it's like.
I
all the
wonder if they
characters,
added
all the
every
locations,
game
you know,
mechanics into this game.
Man, just
I really
just
hope
like
so. That'd be
the,
awesome.
The time periods.
So good.
You know, it's like there's
period?
so much
What?
that you want to hit and that you want to honor and you want to use that you can't get all of it.
Yeah.
So,
You added Music Man back.
I can
there.
understand.
Yeah.
I think that took everybody by surprise, by the way. Apart
It
from
took
Matt
me by
Pat, I think
surprise.
Matt
Oh.
Pat did a video on it and he said it looks like
Music
Music Man, so he
Man.
got it right.
Oh, everybody
How?
around the
Just
studio
how?
is yelling his little catchphrase now, which is kind of funny. You
Really?
know,
Oh.
where he's like, "Music Man." Yeah, that was cracking us up.
That's awesome.
But you know, it's technically not Music Man.
Okay.
Music Man
Oh.
will not be
Wait,
making
wait,
an
wait.
appearance. DJ Music Man, however.
It's the same
Is that an
thing.
upgrade,
What's the
basically?
difference?
Yes.
Yeah,
An
exactly.
upgrade. Speaking about Music Man then and characters, do
Okay.
you have a favourite character animatronic in
Ooh,
Security
intriguing.
Breach?
Yeah.
Mine has to be Sunrise and.
I was like, it's funny. Do you want to
That
do
is
this
so
one,
cool.
Ryan, first?
Yeah, I mean, I joining the team, I just feel like I got super close to Freddy, and so I'm just sort of like I'm a huge
Understandable.
Freddy fan.
He's really
Like,
cool. I love
there's
the
that.
model.
The other
The
problem
character
with the
design is so
animatronics
good.
and like picking a favorite and what makes it so hard is that they evolve
Yeah.
as the night goes on, and there's some that are uncomfortably to play. And those ones ended up being.
I mean,
my
to be
favorite,
honest,
so,
Chica is my least favorite.
but yeah.
She
I was
kinda
like,
creeps me
for
in
the whole
middle.
series, definitely Helpy is my favorite, period. Like, I will try to work Helpy into everything. Helpy is like my favorite bot. I used to have it on a keychain. Like, Scott sent us
Really?
some merch really early on when we were working with him.
Really? That's
And
cool.
I had this little Helpy keychain, and I just drove it into the ground. You know, it's like it was just his head and part of its face mixed up, meshed up.
I'm trying to see if there's any
Exactly what he
Easter
should've
eggs or
but
secrets in the
Security
background.
Breach,
You never know.
Sun Moon, our daycare attendant,
Sunrise.
Yeah.
is
Wait.
my favorite by
Okay.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
that's a
Like
lot
I
of
said,
people's
he's my
favourites as
favorite.
well.
Nope.
Especially the voice of Moondrop.
Oh
is
yeah.
It,
it's
is
just
it
spot
Moondrop?
on.
It's the daycare attendant.
Okay.
You know.
We'll just
Yeah.
say that then. No
Yeah.
reveals. What I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's Kellen.
Yeah,
Kellen
Kellen.
Goff.
Kellen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kellen
voice
announced
actor
it.
of Freddy.
Those
Full-Time
were
Freddy.
really fun sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It It was. I think it was
I
after a
love the
Freddy
new
session.
voice.
We were talking about who we needed for Sun and Moon, and after one of the Freddy
Y'all
sessions,
did amazing.
Jay Top
They
goes to
did
us,
amazing.
Let's have Kellen.
choosing.
Let's get
Yeah.
Kellen Sun and Moon.
Kellen.
And it was like, yeah,
Great
man, let's do it.
choice.
And then the first time I heard it, I was just like, oh, great. Now this
Yeah.
thing is going to be even more terrifying than it was.
So you said your
More
favorite
terrifying the
character
better.
was Helpy, right?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm gonna ask? Have you guys have you heard about Buff
Oh.
Helpy?
Oh yeah. Those are
Imagine they
hilarious.
made a big statue
Is
of Buff
Buff
Helpy
gonna be
just
a
to...
security breach?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Oh god, I'm only joking,
Please
I'm
tell me.
Um,
Oh, ow.
So
You'll see some Helpies.
Ow.
see some Helpy. That's good because Helpy's one of my favourites as well.
Normal Helpy
That
is
make me
fine, but
happy.
Buff Helpy is just
Okay,
too much.
So we talked about characters. Will there be more characters that we have not seen yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm very interested.
You have not seen everything.
Oh
That's
my
exciting.
god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
There looks like there's going to be, from the trailer and everything, everybody thought that there's a big 80s vibe within the mall.
It is,
Was there a
definitely.
reason behind it being like very 80s themed at all?
I mean,
Or
in
just
the
a
entire franchise,
choice?
it's always in,
You know,
in the
it's
80s
funny.
themed.
It's,
I don't
it's
know
just
why.
a
It's
little
always like
bit.
that.
I mean, for the most part, it's kind of
Looks like
because
Jack
of
Black a
my
little
age.
with the
Mhm.
beard.
I was one of those kids that in the 80s, when the original Chuck E. Cheese's opened,
Yeah.
this is up in Tacoma, Washington. My soccer team, grade school soccer team, every single,
Oh my
every
god.
single party we had was at Chuck E. Cheese. It was this cool 2-story one. I was telling Scott about it.
Damn.
Oh, it was really neat. It was a big one. And I always had
Really?
all that stuck in my head, forever,
Yeah.
and really wanted to hit that feel. And when you grow up in the 80s,
I can understand where he's coming from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't grow
kind of
up in
felt
the
the same
80s,
way when I went to Chuck E.
unfortunately.
Cheese when I
No,
was
but I really
little.
like the aesthetic of the mall and everything. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, like
And
the
I think
design
it
is so
suits
good.
FNAF
The
anyway.
neons and everything is so
yeah.
good.
The big neon vibe.
It's so
and everything.
different
So
compared
here's
to
an
the other
interesting
games of FNAF.
question. Does the game? Okay, so from the
Wait.
trailer and everything, it seems to hint that the game takes place in just one night. Can
Yeah,
you
it has to be. It wouldn't make sense,
confirm
but
that or talk about that a bit more, or deny it, or not answer it?
there's two ways to go, right? You can make it
Oh.
a 5 nights in the one
Mhm.
location, right? And this
Wait.
was something that we worked on early on, story-wise. We were talking with Scott about, and you take the player out, and then you come back, and then
but that would make sense. Why would you
maybe
come back?
instead of 5 nights, it's more of like
It's one night.
and each hour is kind of like a major beat,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
So then we were talking
there's your,
about.
like,
We got it
your big
right.
5 nights.
The theories
right?
were right.
Yeah.
So that's where we went with it, which I think works.
I can
out
understand why. It's story-wise,
really,
it makes
really
sense.
fantastic.
Even though the name
Yeah.
of the game is
I mean,
Five Nights at Freddy's,
I think a lot
not
of
one
people
night at
thought
Freddy's.
that anyway, because like in the description and stuff, you say like you have to survive
Yeah.
the night.
Yeah.
So I think it was pretty obvious anyway, but just wanted
Did something
to
change
ask
in the background?
anyway.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think so.
And to be clear, there's more than
Love the
5
eyes
hours.
at the top.
Yes,
Cute.
yes.
Oh,
It's
okay. What is your favourite location in the mall? If you have one, was it just
I'm curious.
everything? The whole mall?
Everything is gonna be my
Mine
favorite.
is, mine is actually Parts and Service, which is attached to
Parts and I mean, it's quite.
specific
Of course, they'll have a parts and
warehouse.
service.
That is.
I'm not surprised.
I cannot
A little,
wait
but not really.
for people to play. Yeah, areas
What
of
if
the
Fred
game.
Bear's in this
Easily my
game?
favorite.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hour is fantastic. A lot of people agree with us with
Yeah.
what Ray's saying. There's a certain warehouse
I'm a-
down there that a lot of people are really nuts about.
I'm
Warehouse.
getting so excited,
Okay.
honestly.
My
Okay.
favorite is
Woohoo.
putt putt.
Okay.
Gator golf.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
if
get
I
it
could go play
Putt-putt?
indoor
What's that?
putt putt at Gator golf, I would be very happy.
Oh, let's go.
I think that was a question that was on here. We might as well go on to it. With
Okay.
like the golf and the bowling and stuff. Are you
Bowling,
able to
right.
do those things?
Some things, yes. There are some things that have mini games attached.
Can we play bowling?
Awesome.
You can't like
At this point, I don't
walk
have to go outside
into
here, bro. I can just
golf
stay
and
here,
play golf
play
with what's sitting
bowling
there,
here.
You're gonna get killed. You're
Yeah.
gonna get caught by bots.
Oh.
But
Makes sense.
but
How
there
did that
are
work?
stand-up
So
arcades
confused.
that give you some game elements at times.
Oh,
Ooh.
awesome.
You know,
FNAF
and
2
for
minigame
golf
style.
specifically for golf, like one of the ideas there was like, well, do you want to play a putt-putt golf game there in that room, or would you rather
hope
play like
so.
a heightened fantasy version of what a putt-putt golf course would be? You know, where
So
you
is it
are
like its
down
own
at the height of the
separate
ball,
game where
and you
they
know
won't be
you're
attacking
seeing
you when you're
sets
playing?
from older games, and we can do whatever we want. You
Oh,
know?
that's awesome. In the game,
Ooh, that'd be really cool.
will we,
Oh.
as Gregory, be able to
Okay.
make choices or decisions that
Oh, this is big. This is big. This is really big.
change later on?
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Like in the sense that
Yes!
there are choices that you will
I'm
make
so
in paths that
excited.
you
So
can
there has to be
take.
multiple endings,
And
not just one or
then
two.
There
Like
are
5, 6,
depending
10.
on what choices you want to make and how well
Okay.
you play the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the greatest.
You'll have multiple you'll have options in the end. You'll have options in the end.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I guess for example, one of those choices could be there's an hour where, hey, there are 2 things that you could do, but you don't have enough time.
Mhm.
You're gonna go upstairs, or you're gonna go downstairs,
Oh,
and you have
that's
a
hint.
branching
That's a
choice
hint.
at that moment.
That's also really good as well because
Huh.
of replayability. So
Mhm.
Exactly. That's gonna be
a lot
so
of
amazing about this
replayability
game.
in that,
You
which
could
is really
replay this game.
exciting.
You won't be
We're hoping.
boring at all.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
like,
can't
it's
wait.
funny because that matters a lot to some of us. Like our
It
lead
really
designer,
does.
Brian Fairmouth in the game, he and I had worked at Telltale Games before.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like
Really?
giving people meaningful
Whoa.
choices and
Yeah.
branches. And,
No
you know,
way.
That's always great.
Yeah, and sometimes making the
Oh,
wrong
that's
choice
awesome.
that leads to consequences.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
awesome.
I just want to say as well, thank you, because a couple of months ago we did the charity stream for St. Jude, and you guys provided
Oh, right,
a
yeah.
lot of things.
Oh,
and you
yeah,
donated
I saw
as
that.
well. So massive thank you again.
How much was it?
You guys are
100K?
amazing.
50K?
It really means
I
a
don't
lot
know,
to
something
me.
big.
And
I
Thank
don't
you for
remember.
doing it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I mean,
so
Doc
great
was
that you're
amazing.
doing
The
these
way he
regularly
donates
and
so
getting
much,
so many
so
people
cool.
involved. And,
Why am I
you know,
so itchy?
you know, we've been watching you do it before we ever got involved with it.
Aw.
Nah, that's
It's
nice.
fantastic. You know.
It really is.
I'm gonna go red now. I'm blushing. So you provided.
I like his
some
suit. I never noticed.
interesting
I like his
posters.
tie. Oh,
Okay.
it's Freddy's.
And it's got a lot of people
Ooh.
excited
Come on.
and questioning things.
I don't think they're gonna
what's the
answer.
deal with the Fredbear's Family Diner
They're not gonna
posters?
say nothing. There's no
existed.
way.
Okay.
At some point,
No! Ed! Ah!
in history.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Right.
What? Oh, okay.
Wouldn't you like to know more?
I would
Ignore
like
that,
to know
sorry.
more.
I would love to know more.
Oh.
Boss fights? Question mark.
Oh, oh, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
That's confirmed already. Right.
And
Yeah, we've got you know, the animatronics. You will have some choices, and
Yeah.
you can
Choices.
if you think that you've got what it takes.
Do we have a choice to break them or not?
choose to take.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But each one's
Wait,
unique, which
wait,
is really cool.
wait,
That was
yeah.
something
Rewind. What?
it takes. You can
His audio got cut off.
choose to take.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn
But
your
each one's
audio!
unique, which is really cool. That was
Yeah.
something that's
Yeah, I'm really
So
excited.
there's
Basically,
multiple,
you
and
could
each
choice.
one
You have a
totally
choice who to
different
fight, I
uniques.
guess.
Yeah.
We try,
That's
you know,
really
we're
cool.
doing everything we can to honor the series.
Yeah.
Right.
And at times,
Y'all did great.
you
At
were
this-
in a room, in an office, closing doors,
Mhm.
and
FNAF 1.
You know.
We saw in the trailer.
Yeah, I think we got that from the
Bonzi,
trailer.
Roxy, whoever trying to get
Exactly.
in. Yeah, and
I
other
really
times
hope there could be a FNAF 2
stuck
mechanic. That'd be
regularly
awesome. And a 3.
in a
I don't think about
place
FNAF 4.
Mhm.
with one of those bots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's nowhere to hide.
Any plans in the future for multiplayer?
Fredbear Family Diner
Have
game.
you guys ever thought about that in the back of your
Multiplayer.
minds?
Police.
We've
Okay.
certainly thought about it. We've talked about it. But nothing
You have to.
concrete right now.
Mhm.
But it certainly, I mean, as game developers and
Yep.
having made multiplayer games in the past, like we talk about it all the time.
Mhm.
The thing
Okay.
about multiplayer, and you know, just kind of go back to one of the earlier things I said, like that is an undertaking. That is an undertaking. And again, we are an indie studio. We
Yeah.
built an indie game, building something that to Jay's point, honors the series. And
I mean,
is a fun,
you've done a
fluid
great
experience.
job so far.
It's
Like,
complicated.
y'all
So,
really did.
we talk about it every once in a while. There's nothing, no concrete plans.
I'll throw one thing in there though, just for fun, and because I love you, and I think this will be a lot of fun. Is when we were working on Help Wanted, we actually did a couch co-op multiplayer mode.
Oh yeah, that was leaked in the files.
It never made
files.
it. Yeah. But we were playing with it, where one person is sitting in the middle of the room, all the other players, and they've got the headset on, and all the other players are in controllers, but they've got the bots, and they're trying to jump scare the player that's trying to protect themselves behind it.
That'd be
and
awesome. How fun would that be?
I remember talking about that ages ago because somebody found it in the files.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah. I think it was it called Flashlight
I love the eyes at the top.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, was it kind of like red light, green light?
Everybody was like, "Oh my god, we might be getting multiplayer in the future with
VR."
It was crazy.
If only.
We even had a character select screen that was like, it was kind of like Gauntlet with like the 4, player strips.
Yeah.
And it had like the curtains, so it was kind of like Super Mario 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
It's awesome. Well, there you go, guys.
Don't want to bring that one back.
Here's an interesting
they
one as
might make a multiplayer game if this becomes popular.
Are we able to just take a break from being chased by the animatronics and just have fun and enjoy ourselves in the mall?
Yeah, really, when you find like these mini games, these arcades.
Yeah,
those do lock you into the game, so you can play the game comfortably and not worry about
not worry
getting
about
stuck
time.
up on.
Will
and not worry about
not worry
getting
about
stuck
time.
up on.
Will we ever get DLC for Security Breach?
So that is something that we're talking about right now. So we're starting to make some plans. It's nothing concrete yet, but we've got a lot of ideas. We're collaborating with Scott on it. There's Dreadbear in particular had such a positive response to.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yes,
we would be
Dreadbear was really good.
To keep people more more of Security Breach. So yeah, we're laying down plans right now. More information will start coming out probably next year.
Awesome.
Next year.
In the meantime,
the end of next year. I mean, next year is like
we're gonna be
weeks, so
patching
not that long.
We're gonna continue to do things like quality of life improvements and performance improvements and things like that. So there will be small patches here and there for things that things that we want to change,
crashes and everything.
Little things here and there. So you'll see that stuff in the next few months. Just upgrades, updates, quality stuff. Then DLC after that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because Dreadbear was so good, honestly.
Yeah, it really was. Like all the new mini games, Dreadbear,
was so good.
Grim
and
Foxy.
I feel like that DLC allowed you guys to just like experiment and do ideas and stuff without having to, do the original FNAF games, if that makes sense. It led you to be more creative.
Yeah, the Pizzaplex is huge, and there's no shortage of stories that we could tell.
So here's an interesting one. Got a cool one here.
Glitch Trap.
So back in last year, you released Help Wanted for mobile devices, and there was a very interesting minigame that was included called Princess Quest.
I was close.
I remember at the time there was a stone door that could never be opened.
Oh yeah.
People were thinking, how are we ever going to be able to open this? Is this going to come back in the future or anything?
But we can't.
Will we ever be able to open it? What do you think?
So Fazbear Entertainment allows all knowledge of said Princess Quest or rumors of sequels.
Okay, that pretty much answers it.
I thought that was Roxanne.
We've noticed that Freddy is very supportive with Gregory.
He will turn on. He will stab us in the back, guarantee. Like later on,
roam
like
around
around
the
5 o'clock or
location
something.
without getting detected.
What if it's a bad ending?
So, why is Freddy a good guy?
Wasn't Freddy always?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
There was a point we were talking with Scott, and we were talking. I mean, it's a couple years back about ideas for sequels.
Like 3 years ago.
And we were all kind of saying, wouldn't it be nice if we had Freddy as a protagonist?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how cool would that be?
I mean, I think it's a good change, to be honest. It's a really cool idea.
Protecting the kid, you know, like that's.
It makes sense too.
And we started
because in FNAF 2
we were talking about other things like, oh, you know, there's an old man that's helping you, that's like a security guard, and you know, it's
yeah,
and it all kind of morphed together at some point into this.
Because the animatronics loves kids.
We want
so it would make more sense if the animatronics, well, at least Freddy would try to protect
all the bots are
Gregory.
Different. They all have different stories, you know. Why not?
I think it's a great mechanic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In Sister Location, the animatronics there. If you went inside those stomachs, you die. You get murdered. So it's nice to have an animatronic that has a stomach like this, where you're actually
and we won't
safe
die.
and not, you know.
Yeah, and you know, actually, that's one thing I always loved is I loved the interactions you have with Circus Baby.
Yes, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I was just saying.
Or not, or you know, like she's a great character. I mean, it's why I think she's one of the fan favorites. You know, it's like you know, there's a lot of depth there. Yeah,
there is. What are you like? But from when we did the charity stream again, you guys sent memes and stuff, which were amazing, by the way. Like breakdancing Freddy,
wait, which ones?
Roxanne and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember.
So what are your thoughts about the memes in the community? For example, have you guys heard of the Goongalar?
What?
Me?
I haven't heard about that.
Being so funny is like the most. You made it. If there's memes about something that you're working on, like you've absolutely made it. Like the problem though with the memes is we'll be in a meeting and somebody will pull up the Goongalar and go, hey, look at the community's throwing around. Like, yeah, check this out. And the whole meeting gets off topic. And now and then we end up spending half an hour.
Everyone just showing memes all around for the next few hours.
Finally, it's gotta be like, hey, it's probably not. Probably have to pass on that one.
Maybe let's do a whole DLC about it.
Whole DLC about the Goongalar.
Oh yeah, Buff Helpy in a DLC. That'd be amazing.
How would you compare the game now versus the game in its original scope? And how
before it being delayed and everything.
Has it changed? Yeah.
10x.
Yeah.
10x.
Times as
God, this is so good.
It's incredible. I mean, even from when I joined to what's coming out, like wildly different game.
Yeah.
It has come so far, and even the short time that I've been here, and it's just impressive.
Yeah.
How quickly and how well
amazing.
This small team.
Like there's only 25 of them, 23 of them, making this one big large game.
So
yeah,
it's
that's good.
And he worked on Mortal Kombat.
So you confirm Security Breach is better than Mortal Kombat?
I think that's
merged into one.
I mean, either way, you're gonna fight animatronics.
Here's one that a lot of people have been asking. So, do you guys have a price of how much it's going to be and the age rating?
Oh, we already got it. It's going to be
$39.99.
I'm $1 short.
And
so annoying.
I
was going to buy it though, but
awesome.
I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow.
Will Glitch Trap make a return?
The figure's right there. Pardon me.
No. I see it.
Okay.
Going off topic.
You don't have to answer any of this, right? I'm going to give you a theory.
You don't have to.
I'm going to give you a theory right now.
Oh.
I think Glitch Trap will return. I think it's pretty obvious.
Obviously. It's obvious. Okay. Come on. It's like, oh, Fred is going to return.
Sneaky
honestly.
People in the Security Breach cartoons, somebody combined like the glitches, and it made Glitch Trap.
That's very entertaining.
I love it when they do that. It makes sense. They're kind of like Fazbear Entertainment.
I think most people kind of know that it's going to happen because like the end of Dreadbear as well and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So that was in the cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon. There was like, do you know what I'm talking about or not?
Wait.
What's really cool about the cartoons, actually, is that if you've been paying close attention to them, you're already playing Security Breach.
Okay. Well,
wait, what do you say
about the cartoons? Actually, is that if you've been paying close attention to them, you're already playing Security Breach.
Okay.
Wait.
Will Showtime
okay.
ever return for Security
In
Breach
VR.
or future games?
So, you know, there could be some sort of Showtime, but not as what you expect.
Okay.
Okay. I hope the Glam Rocks could do
I
like a
was
cool
very, very
performance.
happy
It
with
has to be.
that original song that people found.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
I know.
I love it.
I know.
Alan Simpson,
It's
who's done music for this game as well.
Oh god,
did that one.
Bye.
Yeah, he
And
actually,
we're back. Okay, sorry about that.
He
I
did
need to
do
buy
some
the
songs on The
YouTube
Simpsons, which is fun.
subscription.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's an improv musician that does like on stage improv shows.
Yeah.
You know, like
Really?
they do something in the style of, and everybody's singing, and he just like he's magic. He's just amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun developing that song with him.
Oh, I never noticed the
What is it
change.
making FNAF games?
Oh, it's been a blast.
Oh, it's must be
yeah.
fun.
It's so much fun. It's
Yeah.
like, especially as like a newcomer to the franchise, like the number
Oh,
of
yeah,
times
definitely.
where I have to stop and I have to ask someone like, "Hey, if we do this, doesn't it affect all of these other little pieces of
Yeah.
the game?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
sitting there,
Hold on, 10:43.
I have to hear a dissertation
Sorry about that.
on
Yeah.
the history of
The history of FNAF. Yeah.
exactly.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa!
for
We can
hours.
have that
Understand that.
pattern on the sock.
Exactly.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And then honestly, like just the community, I like, you know, I've seen really, I've worked with really passionate communities before, but nothing even close to the FNAF community. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
everything about the folks that I see online, just
Yeah.
they love the franchise. They love these characters. They've grown up with them. They care about them.
Yeah.
And that's like,
Yeah.
that is an inspiring thing, because that means that if we don't care about them, we're not doing everybody who loves these games a service. And that's like,
Yeah.
And this is
job,
why the
the job
FNAF
is not to
franchise
produce
is
games.
the
JTop's
biggest.
job is not to be the creative
community
director of the game.
ever.
Our job is to build something that
It's just
people
the best.
love. That is our job.
Yeah.
And it, the whole team feels that way. We all approach the job that way.
I mean, we all do.
And
We all do, right?
Yeah, it's
He's smiling.
it's an
Look at
honor,
him
and
smile.
honestly, I'm hoping everybody loves the game as much as we do.
Hey,
We
that's
will.
awesome.
Guarantee.
It's
I mean, look at the
amazing
background. It looks
artwork you
amazing
see.
as it is.
Yeah.
You know, the videos you see people make,
Yeah.
you're like, oh my dear lord. Like I mean, when I stop playing the game at night and I try to go to bed, you know, I'm like, I'll be looking at my phone, going through Reddit,
Yeah.
and just seeing like all
Really?
the amazing stuff everyone's doing, or just people's ideas, and I don't know. These days, I mean, when I was little, everybody knew the same shows because you
Yeah.
know you had 5 channels on TV. You know, a movie would be in the theater for a year. You'd see it multiple times.
Really?
Everybody knew the same references always. But in like the last 10 years or so, it's gotten harder and harder and harder because you can go online and you can find one weird little niche thing, and if you're into it, you can just find like all I want to ever listen to is synthwave 80s style.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find like YouTube videos for like years
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
just that. And so to have people that
Oh,
are coming
took me
together
by surprise.
and have been talking
Man,
about
this
this
gonna be
one,
amazing.
you know, this one IP, and they love it so much, and that's just great. I mean, I have a kid, like my daughter is 8. She's been, you know, a huge fan since she was like 4.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
when I go and take her to school and whatnot. And
I
look
was
at the
12,
backpacks of the
13 when I
kids,
first
it's
met
like,
FNAF.
Freddy's, you
Yeah.
know, and it's like, it's amazing.
Yeah,
you
it's
so
crazy.
nice. I worked at Pixar
really
for
is.
14 years, and I worked on
Pixar.
tons and tons
Ooh.
of stuff that my
I
daughter
didn't notice
doesn't give a
that.
crap about.
I love Pixar.
Right.
We love
When I
Pixar.
found out you worked at Pixar, I fangirled, man. I fangirled hard.
Oh, that's
Really?
good. Oh, we'll
I don't
talk
know.
sometime. We'll have to talk. But like, you know, like my daughter's like, oh yeah, I saw that. That's great.
Oh,
Freddy's.
no.
What are you guys doing for Freddy's? What are you doing for Freddy's? Right? It's like that's the one.
Because
Wow,
we
that
were
must be
talking about
cool.
the era, like you were the 80s era and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I was like, early 2000s and stuff. So like Finding Nemo, The Incredibles,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's really
Incredible.
weird that I'm talking to somebody who worked on those things. Like I watched as a kid all the time. Like I love The Incredibles. I had a Dash costume.
Great movies.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
got my. Oh, that's awesome. I've got my Incredibles tattoo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
There it is.
I can barely see it.
I got that at the animation wrap party.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Will there be any Easter eggs in Security Breach?
Come on,
It's funny. We have so we got, you know, because of the deep lore and because of the history, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we were able to do that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about some of the stuff that we got, J-Top?
There must be a lot of Easter eggs.
Oh, you go for it.
So so as we're building the game, you know, I get an email from Scott, and he says, "Hey, put this stuff in the game," and I look at it all. I examine it as a producer would do, and I say, "I have no idea what any of this means." He goes, "Yeah, put it in the game."
That's the point of Scott. That's Scott right there.
Cool, you got it. And so, like, on top of the fun things that we did, we've got a bunch of stuff. It's all really, it's really interesting stuff. And so
It must be the lore. I'm very excited for this game. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, I say one thing that you've already called out, like in videos, you know, so far, is noticing the arcade skins in the background.
Yes. Yeah.
There are a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 years and a half of
majority
development, and you might
came
have.
from Scott, and he's got a team of artists, right? And so they did all sorts of great Easter egg stuff. Like, it's fantastic.
It's gonna be
and then there's
so
a bunch
fun.
of, like, when we were going, well, we have to do a whole bunch of skins. Hey, everybody in the studio, just come up with stuff.
Yeah.
And we made ridiculous arcades. There's some silly
It's gonna be
ones.
awesome
So everything
and
you guys
fun.
have been saying about Easter
so
eggs
good.
and stuff, like, this game is gonna be big.
Yeah.
So let's say if I was doing a let's play, how long is it gonna take me to do everything? Everything.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. I want to know.
So last night, I was trying to do a comprehensive playthrough where I got every single collectible, and I started at 9,
I don't
and
know.
It was like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop now. You know, I was still like, I was not even near the end, and I was like, man, I just haven't found everything yet. I'm trying to remember where I put some stuff. You know?
Oh my god.
Beating everything.
Even the creators don't know where they put the stuff.
Everything in the game is a complicated question.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of variables. Like,
yeah.
For the completionists, it's gonna take a long time. Like, it's gonna take a long time, not just because of the size of the pizza books, but also because, like, it's a
hard to
FNAF
get
game.
to.
Like, it's a challenging point where it's like, you really wanna go for it?
Oh damn!
Go for
There's
it.
gonna be some hard moments while playing.
Yeah.
Am I gonna,
Oh,
am I gonna
yeah.
rage?
Oh yeah.
No!
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm gonna 100% complete the game. I will try,
Is it
but I
gonna
don't
be as
think
hard
I
as the
can, to be
freaking,
honest. Ultimate
baby
Custom Night.
plushies in
It
Help
won't be plush.
Wanted?
No, it is not that hard.
There's no plush babies.
Okay. The thing is with plush
Woo!
babies now, I can do it first try now. But at the start, it was freaking, like, really difficult.
Yeah, it
Out
must have
of
been
all of
really
the
hard. I never
models
played it.
you have
I really
made
want to play it, though.
In Security Breach, which
you
one
release them?
would you say is your favourite if you could pick?
I mean, I think DJ Music Man is like the most
God, this
impressive
can be so huge.
model in the game.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh yeah,
You know?
definitely. He's
Like I
huge.
love
Huge.
That's my favorite, but man, yeah, DJ Music Man.
Okay, we're coming up to the final questions, but I'll ask one more about the game itself. I'll ask one more about the game itself.
Okay.
Is the game going to have subtitles when it releases?
I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straightforward. Nice.
Yeah, straightforward. Yeah.
Awesome.
Good to know.
On a scale of 1 to
I would
10,
say they're colored
how
differently.
excited are you guys to get this game into the hands of the fans?
100.
I'm excited. Like 11 and a half terrified.
Oh no, don't be nervous.
When you're
y'all
watching
did
a big
amazing.
game, it's always nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's going to be
I've
nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
It's
it
never
must be.
not been nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, again, I am so excited
Looks
to get into
beautiful.
everyone's hands because I think everyone's really going to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's like I've always had this sickness, from working in film, for working at Telltale, it's just like sitting there and doing reload, and just see comments, see reviews, see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The art in Security Breach is amazing. So
yeah, definitely.
The Steam poster that was shown, like the cover, is insane.
Which one? I didn't see.
Cutscenes,
I didn't see.
From the trailer and the art and the posters.
Oh, those I did see. They are really
the
good, really
art,
amazing.
the cartoons, everything. The art has been insane.
Yeah, they're really high quality.
Asked, in the future ever, do you think you guys will ever release like a behind the scenes like security breach art book or anything like that?
We've not talked about
really
art book,
so.
but one thing we have talked about is actually doing kind of like some dev diaries. So basically having videos drop online with our game design director and the lead of our sets team and one of our art directors, really cool. And just getting all those folks out in front of everyone so they can talk a little bit about how we were all able to bring their vision of what that world should look like to life. So we're talking about doing that right now, actually.
Awesome. You guys have freaking really pushed FNAF. Like
they really did. It's amazing.
The audience with this game, like I remember seeing on the PlayStation YouTube channel how many people watched those trailers. And
it was the most viewed out of all the other games.
FNAF, like came back to it after like years and been like, you know what, like this is looking like the biggest FNAF game ever. I am interested in playing it now. And for it's coming out on consoles as well and stuff. So
that's
again,
amazing.
A massive thank you for all the hard work that you're doing.
Thank you for making this amazing game.
For getting
helping
you guys
Scott
involved with the game
amazing.
And being like, you know what, I'm going to take a step back and let a studio make their own game.
Yeah.
I feel like that was definitely the right decision. So thank you, Scott, and thank you guys. Honestly,
thank you, Scott.
I feel like it's took FNAF to a new level. It really has, and I don't know where FNAF would be right now without you guys. Honestly, you've done a really good job with Help Wanted as well. I still think Help Wanted to me is like one of my favourite ever. Yeah, thank you for keeping going with FNAF and
Help Wanted. No.
I don't know where FNAF would be right now without you guys. Honestly, you've done a really good job with Help Wanted as well. I still think Help Wanted to me is like one of my favourite ever. Yeah, thank you for keeping going with FNAF. And it's like I was thinking about it the other week in bed. I was just like, I don't know, when is FNAF gonna end? Like, when is it gonna end? It's gonna be here forever.
Never.
right after Star Wars does.
Right, exactly.
It's hitting so many people. It's had such a huge start, and look, and it's just picking up more fans. It's just
exactly.
More people
it is. It really is.
It's so nice.
The fan base just gets bigger and bigger.
Like totally spot on. An enormous thank you to Scott. Like that's like collaborating with him has been an incredible experience from my perspective. It just super into our ideas. Gives us amazing ideas to run with. Like really helps put fuel in the tank. It's been a really good working experience, honestly.
Oh, that's good.
And then at the end of the day, thank you so much for the kind words.
No.
And then at the end of the day, thank you so much for the kind words, but thank you and thanks to all the fans, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be able to do the thing that we love to do.
If it wasn't for y'all wouldn't even make this game.
Like you get into this
security breach wouldn't even exist.
You have a passion for it. You do this job because you've got a Steam library of 200 games and you've only made 3/4 of the way through it. And it's your passion, it's what you love. And so being able to give that feeling that we all feel every day with the things we love, being able to give that to the community is immensely rewarding. So
we're gonna wrap it up, guys, and I'm gonna give you guys one more question. So
make it count, Dawko. Make it count.
Final thoughts of Security Breach.
Almost
a week to go. Do you have any
Tomorrow.
final hints or anything you can say about Security Breach that will get people excited Even just one word, like a code or anything.
Schematic.
Anything.
Okay, so pizza flavor. It's a bit of a difference there. Pizza flavored cotton candy and schematics. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We'll take anything at this point.
Thank you guys so much for today's interview.
Man,
You
this
guys
was
have been awesome. I feel like a lot of people will be incredibly grateful for the answers that you give.
Oh, definitely.
For some of the questions.
Absolutely.
And people are going to be so excited to watch it and get excited and ready for the release next week. I still can't believe it. Like it's been waiting for so long. Like I know how nervous you guys are, but I promise you, like a lot of people like are really excited for this and
very excited.
We're ready. We're ready to take on Vanny. And
get
to the secrets and stuff.
I'm not ready. I'm gonna die so many times.
Thank you for all of the work you've done, all of the passion you've put into the project, and honestly, I'm just so excited, and I'm looking forward to the future with you guys as well. I really am. You guys are so talented.
I really hope they can make a Fred Fierce Family Diner game. How cool would that be?
Andrew as well. Kai, who Andrew and Kai, who I've met as Andrew. Hi, Andrew, if you're watching. But yeah, super awesome team.
I don't mean that. They're my best friends.
But yeah, hopefully in the future as well, we guys actually get to meet in person. That would be so cool. To do like an interview in person or something.
Let's meet at Disneyland and do.
Yeah, let's go on the Incredicoaster together.
Yes. And let's do it. The next video's there.
But yeah, thanks guys, and thank you everybody for watching as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, a massive shout out to SteelWool, the whole team.
Oh, that's cool.
Scott,
the very first teaser.
Top, and
that's
Ray
cool.
for joining me. You guys are amazing. I appreciate it. So yeah,
I can't wait to watch your reaction videos.
Oh my god!
Like everybody at work watches them.
I am gonna. If there's any like plot twists or any cool reveals that Scott has done in the past, you will get a big scream from me. I'm so excited for it.
We're all so excited.
I said this to my friends as well privately. I'm really excited for it, but I'm also really intimidated by it. And because the game is so big, I'm actually nervous. I'm nervous to go around.
Fair enough.
I'm intimidated by it.
You should do like
fair enough.
a bunch of string of pictures and do a big board behind you.
Yeah, while I'm playing through.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah. Like same thoughts about like when I flew to America as well. I had the same thoughts. Like I love America, but I'm also intimidated by it because how big it is. It's coming from a small country. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big. So we'll compare like FNAF 1 to the UK and Security Breach to America. That's how I feel right now. But yeah, honestly, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And yeah, Security Breach comes out the 16th of December for $39.99. You've got a price. So yeah, I'm really excited. So PlayStation Store and Steam.
I'm $1 short.
16th of December.
PS5, PC.
PS4, PS5, PC.
Yeah.
16th of December.
Yeah.
And I'll be on it straight away. I'll be there waiting. Like, as soon as it releases, I'm going to be ready for it. But yeah.
Okay, thanks, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
everyone.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.
Wait, there has to be teasers. Nah, no. Not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. No. I'm not looking at you. Teasers, something. No, damn it. Okay. Man, that was awesome. Man, I just cannot wait to play security. Spoilers. No, I'm just gonna exit this here. I just cannot wait to play security breach. Just compared to FNAF 1 to Security Breach, like the way they say it, like at first they said it might be a 2-story high, but then the other guy, Kai, I'm sorry, I'm very bad at names. He said they were deciding to make it to 3 layers, and then they might have done it. So then I'm half joking saying it might be 6 floors, but like it might not be. Like like this game is gonna make such a huge impact in the FNAF community. Like it's gonna be the most biggest and the best FNAF game ever created for years to come. Or who knows, they might make a sequel of Security Breach for some reason and it might be even better. I don't know. But, well, stay tuned for tomorrow if I edit this video very quickly because so many freaking ads. And thanks for watching, sub, and yada yada yada. Is that my outro for that one? Anyway, I'm excited to play Security Breach and let me know what games y'all want me to play after Security Breach. And yeah, and I'll see you in the next Samcam. Bye! Subscribe.